Hey, what an ice place this place became. Here's the thing. This place never, ever, 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 ever unfreezes. It was supposed to. In conception, this place was supposed to unfreeze and be normal. That didn't happen. Anyway, that guy, King Fluffy Butt over there, I need him not encased in red, so, give me a sec. This is going to be a weird turn of events because it means either doing this dungeon in its entirety right now, or dipping it for just a thing. And I'm electing to do the latter. Dungeons don't necessarily have to be done in their entirety. Besides, this isn't a dungeon. This is like, this isn't level 1 ice cavern. This is like cave or something. This is a dungeon that gives a pendant. It doesn't even give a like crystal. Therefore, it's not actually a dungeon according to people on the internet. What an ice cavern this is. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. Just a little bit though. There's like a bunch of guys, they do some freezing stuff. Ow. Ow, times 2 combo. Okay, where are you now? Because you need to perish before I can leave this room. There you are. Perish. The reason I'm doing this now is because I'm going to be on double timers real soon. While I'm here thinking about it, that pot just attacked me all by itself. That's pretty advanced technology there. Why do I still care about my power crouch step? I don't know. Anyway, come here. We are at 26. And then we need to get this last thing. I like coming here in rando because it's actually a pretty good fair bit of checks, you know, assuming you start with maps and compasses. Otherwise, this place kind of is really low value. So I need to come here and do things. So yeah, I'm solving like the first 2 puzzles, but I'm making actually no attempt at continuing past here, really, at this time. It's been a long dungeon by any stretch of the imagination. I just had a very explicit purpose when doing this. Shot. You hadn't flown a little low. Gotta say, I hear you. There we go. Anyway, Navi's gonna be like, hey, you don't know what color fire this is because you don't have eyes. You don't know because I say you don't. Anyway, I'm gonna stop your video game now. Oh, Navi. Never, ever. End of statement. You don't know this fire is blue because I say you don't. And blue fire melts red ice. That's your lesson for the day. You know what? Let's do something even more paradoxical because this is about time anyway. I said I wasn't going to, but let's do it anyway. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. Let's get creative on the internet. So I care less about finding the treasures in here and more about blinding my everything. Even more convenient source. That is just a piece of heart. I kind of care a little bit because the blue fire is like right here anyway. I mean, it is just right here, so like I may as well. Yeah, blue fire, melt red ice. You didn't know that, audience, because I said you didn't. And they were up to 27. Yeah, that is like map or compass. The other chest I passed up is either compass or map. I'm not getting either. I don't need them. I'm up to 27, right? Yeah. I'll be really close to 30 after this, and then I don't actually really care that much anymore, probably. Probably. Because now I think 50 is like a piece of heart or something. I'm like really confident 30 is the thing I want, and 50 is not the thing I want. So, in order to skip some puzzle, I'm going to be showing off a neat little trick that I talked about probably in the Deku Tree episode. There's been a gap in recording. Since I recorded before and now, there's been a gap in recording. Because I hyper-focused on editing there for a while. And thus, I didn't record a whole lot. Also, I was sick for like 2 weeks. That was equally not very fun. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. We're gonna be a little weird about it. Okay, first off I need to trade my hookshot for arrows and my bottle for bombs. In that order. Actually, I don't need my Ocarina right this second anyway, so solar flare. Are you going to approaching me? Cool, thanks. Get it? Cool, because it's an ice bat. It's like a normal bat, except on fire, but the fire is ice. Did that make sense? Good. Between them, threading the needle. I'm a decent shot with this bow. Decent, not great. But that doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is this. Getting silver rupees from this cash-in prizes. Yeah, going on here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna use fire on that. What I'm instead gonna do is drop a bomb, drop my sword, and do that, and get pushed back a little bit. And then I'm gonna jump up here. I'm gonna continue to not use blue fire. And do that instead. These are some explicit cheat codes you found on the internet. They're cool because I say they are. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some more currency that I don't necessarily inherently need. I think a better way of going about this, if I had it to do over again, would be to get the 30 Skulltulas in a montage, do a thing, and then not do this dungeon yet until, like, you know, it was mandated and plot relevant. Cool. So I've done that. Remember that cool trick I just did? The cheat codes on the internet? We're doing that. Now I need that blue fire again. Oh, dang it. Well, watch out! Wow, really? I wasn't aware that there was a guy here. Thanks, Navi. I didn't know that because you said I did. Thanks, Navi. Blue fire, melt red ice. Okay, so here's the boss of the Ice Temple. It's a Wolfos, but it's a white Wolfos. It's different because it isn't. And we were gonna get our prize. It's the item from this Definitely a Dungeon. It's iron boots. Also, hello, Sheik. I'm doing things a little out of order, but I don't think you care. This is all there is left. And they will be forever. It's an evil curse. People move, except for the Zoras, because they're under ice. They're under this ice. They're under ice. This ice never melts. It's never melt ice from Pokemon Gen 2. Now, I'm not going to skirt around and try and do this fast. Song. I'll see you again if we live that long. Deku Nut. Anyway, we have our prize. Let's get out of here. Here's our prize. It's iron boots. And one of the big criticisms of this game is how frequently you have to, like, you know, do boot swapping, and you have to do it through the equipment menu. Randomizer fixes that by putting it on a D-pad, thankfully. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I came in here for the blue fire, though. So yeah, enjoy this completely contextless, out-of-order episode forever. Because it'll be important that I did this. But this took a fair bit of time. It was its own episode, pretty much. So. I think this will be decently fun enough. I don't know how this is going to go editing-wise, because I'm in the middle of the trade sequence when I came here. But I don't know how that's actually going to play out. I could save and quit, but I'm already... Ooh, okay, let's save and quit, probably. So there's a couple things we can do, actually, while I'm still here in the Ice Age. Let's go ahead and, like, do a thing. First off, we're gonna get this. We're gonna do something a little dangerous. We're gonna drown in the ocean. It's a pretty deep fountain, I'll be honest. You can't breathe underwater. You didn't know that because I said you didn't. Also, your lungs are burning. You probably knew that even if I said you didn't. What do you have to say to me underwater? Yeah, there's a cloud over Death Mountain. I acknowledge that the first 8 times. It's kind of, the cloud over Death Mountain isn't important while my lungs are filling with ice water. This water is frozen. Did you know that, Navi? You didn't know that because I said you didn't. My lungs are burning. You just told me that, and you want to tell me about a cloud over Death Mountain? I think you need to get your priorities in order. Okay, so. I've had this happen before where I'll dump the blue fire right on King Fluffy Butt here and he won't thaw out. Anyway, you're back to life. It's red ice, so you were okay. Hard time breathing underwater. You can put that lightly. I have a hard time breathing in space, too. But we get a Zora tunic. This will matter a lot in a dungeon I'll do eventually. It's also blue and it's really cool looking. But by the laws of continuity, I can't show it off yet.